Moan or scream? Neither, really. I tend to moan, but I think I produce a more guttural grunt when I orgasm. Otherwise, I'm fairly quiet. I doubt screams are genuine. I expect men to show their pleasure primarily through a few moans. A married woman, many associate moaning and screaming with pain, so why do we make these noises during sexual pleasure? Aren't we at moans, screams, and noise? When I have feelings inside, they need to be expressed. Making noise is a great way to do that. I'm a restrained person, as was my ex-husband, so we had complete silence in bed. With my new partner, I moan softly while he moans loudly. I feel a bit embarrassed to moan loudly. A divorced woman. The association between these sounds and pain is long-standing. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, a moan is a long, low sound made by a person expressing physical or mental suffering or sexual pleasure, while to scream means to make a loud, high cry because you're hurt, frightened, or excited. These definitions align with the idea of noise as a loud or unpleasant sound that disturbs. Can such sounds be part of enjoyable sex? How can pain generate sexual pleasure? If I'm screaming, it's because my partner and I are having particularly rough and pleasurable sex. Let's explore how negative experiences, like moans and screams, can enhance positive sexual pleasure. Two key concepts are emotional ambivalence and arousal transfer. In my book, The Arc of Love, 2019, I highlight the ambivalent nature of emotions, especially love. This ambivalence, experiencing both negative and positive emotions simultaneously, is common due to the partial nature of emotions. Emotions are partial in two ways. A, they focus on a narrow target, like one or a few people, and B, they express a personal perspective. Each perspective may be valid, but no single viewpoint captures the entirety of the emotional experience. For instance, a widow at her daughter's wedding feels joy, but also sadness for her late husband's absence. Similarly, a sexual experience can encompass both pleasure and pain expressed through moaning. Arousal transfer occurs when arousal from one situation influences another. For example, make-up sex often follows a heated argument where the heightened emotions from the fight transfer to sexual arousal, helping to re-establish the couple's bond. Likewise, if one partner acts aggressively, that underlying arousal can shift into sexual excitement. Teasing, which involves playful arguments, can also heighten sexual arousal. Arousal transfer can also stem from positive experiences, such as enjoying a nice dinner together, leading to intense sexual arousal. Is noise a sexual turn-on? I love the sexy exchange of whispers, purrs, heavy sighs, and sweet moans of pleasure. A married woman, the basics, the fundamentals of sex. Take our romantic personality test. Find a sex therapist near me. Moaning reassures your partner that you're enjoying the experience. Engaging all your senses in sex includes auditory ones, so making sounds of pleasure helps prevent misunderstandings caused by silence. Trina, moans and screams are types of noise. Moans are low, while screams are loud. Noise, often considered unwelcome, unpleasant, or disruptive, can be viewed as the cost of achieving what we desire. Moans and screams express both pleasure and pain. Are these sounds essential for enjoyable sexual experiences, or are they merely a necessary cost of sexual satisfaction? One major benefit of sexual noises is that, when genuine, they indicate that a partner is engaged. Thus, any noise is preferable to total silence. Opinions on sexual noise vary among women and men. From Reddit, as someone who watches porn on mute, I enjoy natural sounds in bed along with feedback and moderate dirty talk. I prefer my partner to be silent. It allows them to focus better. My favorite noise is when a woman suddenly exclaims, "Yes!" as if celebrating a victory. A man? I don't care if my partner is vocal, I'm usually the loudest one. I like my partner quiet. Noise disrupts my focus, though occasional moans are fine. I find it unsettling when there's no noise during sex. I need feedback to know it's enjoyable. A moderate amount of noise is great, laughter is ideal. I don't mind some noise, but excessive screaming wouldn't be a positive experience. A man? I need to hear moans. It lets me know I'm pleasing my partner. Screaming is distracting and unnecessary. Some noise is fine, but I doubt anyone orgasms so intensely that they scream. A man? I love when my partner moans. Silence feels strange. Just enough noise to set the mood. Excessive noise is a deal breaker. Every involuntary noise she makes is precious. The more noise, the better. A man? Most people see moans and screams as valuable communication. It appears that moderate noise enhances pleasure, while total silence is off-putting. In sex, silence is far from golden. Are moans and screams genuine? I'm dating a half-Japanese model. She's great, but she hardly makes more than a sigh when she comes. Is it cultural or am I missing something? Anonymous man cited in GQ magazine. Moderate moans and screams can enhance sexual satisfaction, but are they genuine? Research by Gail Brewer and Colin Hendry suggests that many are not. Their study revealed that 66% of women moan to hasten their partner's orgasm, while 87% do so to fake reaching their peak. This indicates that women can control their vocalizations to influence male behavior. Additionally, the study found that women often moan when bored, tired, or uncomfortable to stimulate their partner's arousal and prompt quicker climaxes. Notably, female orgasms typically occur during foreplay, while vocalizations most often happen before or during male ejaculation. Brewer and Hendry 2011. Here are some perspectives on the authenticity of moans and screams during sex, cited in Reddit. Screams can be awesome if they're natural, otherwise it feels like fake porn. A man? Fake screaming isn't enjoyable. Real screams expressing instinctual passion can be hot. A man? I don't think about the noises I make, they just happen. Screaming feels inauthentic, which is a turn-off. A man? It's appealing if it feels genuine and isn't too loud. A man? People widely recognize the harmful effects of faking, yet 87% of women in the study admitted to moaning to simulate reaching their peak. How can we reconcile this contradiction? One explanation is that distinguishing between faked and genuine moans can be challenging, although it's easier with extreme vocalizations. Given the greater value of noise over silence in sexual contexts, faking moderate moans can be advantageous. Such vocalizations not only heighten a partner's excitement, but can also enhance the moaner's pleasure, serving as valuable self-fulfilling prophecies. In closing, a married woman shares, "I love to vocalize my feelings in a way that builds incredible confidence in my partner, enhancing my own excitement, even using sailor-like language during those exhilarating moments." In true love, actions often carry more weight than words, with "well done" more meaningful than "well said." In the context of deep love, where emotions guide the experience, screams, and to a lesser extent moans, are less significant. While noise generally enhances sexual encounters, excessive noise might lead a partner to doubt your sincerity, and many individuals find screaming unbearable, whether in bed or elsewhere. The key is to find the right balance.